The quiet town of Sterelsea lay nestled in the embrace of the night. At its heart stood an ancient library, a place shrouded in darkness and mysteries, a peculiar place about which incredible rumors circulated. The townspeople whispered about it, falling silent whenever someone approached. It seemed as if the library itself lived, possessed a mind, and its books could answer the most secretive and extraordinary questions. But always accompanying this enigmatic place was the awaited night and its sinister secrets. One day, a young researcher named Adrian decided to delve into this silence and mystery. Intrigued by the rumors, he arrived in Sterelsea, hoping to uncover at least a fraction of the ancient library's secrets. His heart raced with anticipation as he approached the massive wooden doors adorned with carved symbols. He stepped inside and entered a hall lined with endless shelves of books. Candlelight barely illuminated the mysterious covers. A gentle breeze stirred dust in the air, as if even the books were breathing in this forgotten place. Adrian browsed through the books with fascination, feeling as if indistinct whispers surrounded him. He chose a book as ancient-looking as the library itself and began to read. With each page, he delved deeper into a world of knowledge, but suddenly he felt the air grow dense, and the words on the pages began to lose meaning. A strange fear gripped him, and he looked up to turn to other books, but what he saw made his heart stop. The books on the shelves started to warp, distorting reality. Symbols on the covers emitted a faint light, forming incomprehensible phrases. Whispers and moans that the townspeople had spoken of pierced his ears, as if suffering and fear were embodied in the sounds. Adrian tried to escape, but the doors behind him slammed shut heavily. He found himself locked in this forgotten library with an entity he couldn't comprehend. Shadows began to glide across the floor, their outlines blurred, but their ominous essence palpable. Suddenly, a book appeared on one of the shelves, distinct from the others. Its cover was black, as if absorbing light. Nervously, Adrian picked it up and began to read. The words on the pages carried wisdom and horror simultaneously. He felt his mind slowly merging with this book, as if losing control over himself. Voices outside the library screeched, mingled with cries of horror. The air thickened and became impenetrable. Shadows started to come to life, taking form and movement. They depicted scenes of horror and torment, as if embodying all the fears and nightmares that had ever existed. Adrian felt the power of the unknown book completely taking hold of him. His mind was consumed by this darkness, and he began to lose his identity, becoming merely an instrument of something dreadful and powerful. The night grew darker, and at this time, the townspeople awoke from nightmares, sensing some evil lurking in the air. Those who dared to enter the library at night vanished without a trace, as if swallowed by darkness. Morning arrived, and the city woke up in a cold sweat. No one knew what had happened inside the library, but the haunting feeling that someone stood at the threshold whispering cries encompassed everyone. The mystery of what happened to Adrian and what the ancient library held remained. The townspeople continued to fear the night, fearing the mysterious whispers emanating from its walls. However, no one dared to approach those ancient doors again, behind which lay a terrifying and uncharted evil. The library's forgotten pages stood at the very heart of the city, framed by ancient trees and enveloped in a mysterious aura. Many townspeople visited this haven of tranquility to immerse themselves in the world of books and escape from their daily routines. It was considered a safe and reliable place, and the books held knowledge that couldn't be found anywhere else. However, one day, with a shift in the wind, a traveler arrived in the city. He was a stranger to this world, his gaze filled with secrecy, and confidence resonated in his voice. The traveler claimed to have important information about the library and its hidden powers. He revealed that there was a portal to another dimension, hidden between the pages of the books. One could enter it by solving the riddle concealed deep within the library. The traveler's tale stirred a wave of interest among the library's visitors. However, to find the portal, one had to dig deep into the forgotten corners of the library. The protagonist of our story, a young and adventurous soul, decided to embark on a journey through the library's hidden recesses. With each step, he delved into endless rows of shelves covered in dust and antique bindings. In the distance, rustling and sounds could be heard, as if the pages themselves were turning, eager to tell something. As he moved deeper, the lighting grew dimmer, and eventually, he discovered a door adorned with a mysterious symbol on its handle. The protagonist opened the door and was met with an utterly dark corridor. It took him a few moments to adjust to the complete darkness, and only then did he notice a faint light at the end of the corridor. Step by step, he approached the source of light, and there, amidst the boundless fields of dark books, he found the portal. The portal, seemingly alive, shimmered with a blue light, beckoning him. The hero was relentlessly drawn to it, his hand slowly reaching towards the pulsating surface of the portal. Suddenly, he felt a cold touch, as if someone had passed through it. He shuddered and hastily withdrew his hand. Strange things began to occur in the library. Books that were once closed were now open, as if someone was turning their pages. Sheets unfolded slowly, as if an invisible hand was trying to reveal something. The hero began to investigate this phenomenon and soon realized that entities from that dark dimension were starting to seep into the real world through the books. They were shadowy, elusive forms capable of shape-shifting. Some seemed to even take on physical form, infiltrating our world. The entities proved hostile and aggressive. They attacked visitors at the library, and their presence became more palpable and dangerous. The hero understood that he needed to find a way to close the portal and halt the invasion of these dark beings. He began to explore books and ancient manuscripts in search of an answer. Journeying through the boundless rows of shelves, he uncovered secrets that seemed inaccessible to ordinary visitors. He unearthed an ancient text that spoke of how to close the portal, but the price was steep. To close the portal, the hero had to gather power from various sources and undergo trials set by the library itself. The entities grew more aggressive and powerful, attempting to thwart him in his mission, but the hero persevered, his determination unwavering. Finally, the day of the final confrontation arrived. The hero opened the portal and stepped into the dark dimension, where silence and fear awaited him. The entities confronted him, but he employed the power he had gathered to battle them. The fight was epic, and each of his steps was filled with determination and hope for salvation. Amidst the battle and chaos, the hero managed to reach the center of the dark dimension, where the portal lay. He used ancient knowledge and power to initiate the closing process. The portal began to shrink slowly, emitting a brilliant light that consumed the darkness. The entities around him began to disappear, and the hero felt their presence wane. He watched as the portal closed, and in that moment, he knew that the city and the library were saved. The portal closed definitively, and the dark dimension vanished from the library. Everything returned to its place, but the hero understood that the danger had not entirely passed. He chose to stay in the library, guarding it and ensuring that the portal would never open again. He became a guardian of sorts between worlds, protecting the boundary between reality and darkness. His story became a legend among the library as visitors, and his courage and determination inspired all who heard the tale. And so, the library Forgotten Pages continued its work, an exceptional place where everyone could find solace and knowledge. But thanks to the hero, it also became a symbol of the fight against darkness and the danger that could penetrate our world through the pages of books.